Hello again. So it's one thing knowing how to do one-on-one healings in person, but what about online, right? Or what about distance healing? How does that work? Well, let me tell you. So the setup is all the same. So it is still setting your intention, still protecting your energy. It's still calling upon those beings to help. Yeah, that all happens prior to you turning on the camera. Now, um, the fundamentals are still the same where you need to either sit with, if it's a one on one distance on a video call, you need to sit with them and establish what they need. It's not your choice to pick what they need. You need to establish what they do because you don't want to affect their journey if need be. Um, so we want to make sure the intention's right. Once that intention is set, then and you're on the video call, like I said, it works exactly the same. You would imagine them lying on a table. This is just let's talk about one on one online for now. Imagine them lying on a table. Imagine that you have, so you'd still center them all the same way. They could be sitting there or they could be lying down or whatever. It doesn't really matter, but you're imagining them lying down on the table. And then you just get them to imagine that you have your hands on their feet, on their ankles, and you would go through it the same way. They will feel your hands on their ankles. They will feel the energy because in reality, you do have your hands on their ankles. If it's not you, it's the other beings because they're there. You brought them in. So, and then once again, you going up to galactic and crown, working your way down. Still happens all the same way. Easy enough process. Still opening the chakras, still closing them down. All the same. All the same. And it works exactly the same. They will feel it exactly the same. Sometimes they will feel more than your hands on them. That's because there are more than your hands on them. So um, it is a beautiful experience. So still do the same thing. Still imagine that your hands are on their head and you're lifting them up and they're lifting all that sort of stuff. Imagine it all. Just visualize it all. Visualizing takes is the key to it all. So if you can do that, it'll be fantastic. Now, from a live point of view, like TikTok, Facebook, or whatever, if you're doing that, it's the same thing. You don't have to do the same. You don't have to go from the Earth Star chakra to the crown, work your way down, and unless you are wanting to give everything away in the live, which I wouldn't suggest doing, but you can work on specific chakras. But what I do every time is open them up from the ground and allow them to feel that energy. So if you were ever in a TikTok live with me and you watch me do it from the start, I'm doing the same thing. They'll feel it all rushing through their body. It opens them up and makes them more open to receive. So, and then you can go straight to heart if you want to. It depends how much time you got, or you can do specific chakras, whatever you feel intuitively aligns, and go from there. So feel free to play with it. It's a fantastic opportunity. Once again, reach out if you've got questions, but just make sure, even after the lives, even after the one-on-one distance, you are cutting those cords. Yeah, very important. One time I did a live, well, a couple of times. I did lives and they were so good, so big, had heaps of people all over the world, and I was so supercharged that I forgot to cut the cords. I woke up the next day with the biggest headache. Lasted until lunchtime until I remembered that I hadn't cut the cords. The moment that I remembered and I cut the cords, the headache stopped. So, really important. You don't want to take on their stuff. You want to give it back to them or give it back to the universe. Either way, it doesn't go to you. So that's it. It's pretty simple from that point of view. Once again, reach out to me if you've got more specific questions about it, or if I have missed out on telling you anything. If you have more questions that haven't been covered, once again, reach out, because don't feel like you can't. I'm there for a reason. You can message me at any time, um, and I will get back to you in regards to. It's really important to me that you're doing it in a way that's conducive to your own health as well as the health of the client. So, um, yeah, reach out. But thanks for watching this one. We'll see you soon.